if a big idea behind target value delivery is to set cost targets ahead of doing the design, and, if the traditional way we work, we draw something and then we put it out in the market, we figure out how much it costs. TVD is inverting that, creating a cost understanding or a cost model ahead of time. So that's great, because that guides the design. But the big question is, how exactly does it guide the design? So if you have that clear cost understanding ahead of the design, how could that understanding be an input into the design? Specifically how? Am I, as a designer, am I supposed to keep track of the lineal feet of wall that I'm drawing for a specific department or area, or am I counting sinks, or how does that actually work? And that's kind of where the rubber can hit the road in TVD. So that's that idea of what does cost being an input into design mean? And the truth around that is a lot of things, the journey is the destination. So just thinking about the cost impacts of what you're drawing helps you draw to those cost impacts. Does that make sense? It's kind of an abstract concept, but just thinking about it is a pretty good first step. Empowerment, a little bit like that answer I was just trying to get through. If you really, we used to call it target value costing. It was focused on money, and it still kind of is. But the reality is it's shifted to target value design, because you can set targets around anything, around the cost of the project, around operational costs, how much it costs to build the project. You could set it around how much it costs to operate the project. You could set it around sustainability, how much carbon it's going to use in a year. You could set it around multiple things. And the big idea would be to clarify which targets you have, what they are. Schedule for sure is going to be one of them. And then that creates this common understanding that we're all in service of. And then another big idea would be to break the project down into pieces that are manageable, staff those pieces with cross-functional teams, so builders and designers working together, and give them the ability to say, hey, with regards to carbon, here's how we're doing in our piece. With regards to schedule, here's how we're doing in our piece. With regards to capital costs, so the project costs, here's how we're doing in our piece. So that would be the big thing. Set targets so we all have one common set of things that we're serving, break the project apart into smaller pieces, and staff those pieces with cross-functional teams as opposed to silos. We're organized here this is San Francisco, right? We have these streets.
Oh, fun.
Each street is a cross-functional team that's organized around a specific part of the building. So you really can just turn around and talk to somebody. The architects don't all sit with the architects. The builders don't all sit with the builders. We're organized according to the part of the building we're working on.
That's really cool.
I know, right? It's simple. We didn't need it. We don't need any more chairs, any more desks to be able to do that. It's just reorganizing. And TVD in many ways is like that. It's not about adding or subtracting. It's just organizing the sequence of the work and the teams. And innovation is the path to understanding how to reduce waste, how we do things in a different way that'll deliver more value to the project, to the planet. We could do better at getting more of these hospitals or houses or whatever it is that we're building. And then also personally too, more time with my family. So it doesn't take 60 hours a week to do 30 hours worth of work, but maybe it takes like 40 hours of time to do like 35 hours worth of work. So that's what I'm most excited about, that the opportunities to innovate. And I think the interface between design and construction is just rich with opportunity. So it's especially poor handoff. I mean, it's such a pleasure to be with, as they say, like-minded people who are looking for better ways of doing things. And, and I think, the people who are newer to this have the benefit of beginner mind and can see things with fresh perspective. The people who have been doing it forever have all this experience to bring to the table. So I feel like we're all equals. We've all got something great to contribute.